Ooh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. What's going on? Listen, quickest live stream ever. True story. Quickest live stream ever. I told y'all I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be rolling around. I gotta be back and up and down the East Coast um for a minute. Problem with that. Hotels, uh, lodging costs an arm and a leg. On top of gas prices is going up. Good evening, everybody. Guava, how y'all doing? I'm just showing y'all. We started out, and I'm gonna do all of this. I'm gonna take all of these parts of all of these videos, and I'm gonna make one whole video, edited video out of all of these live streams, if I can. Something came in the mail today, and Lady Leah called me and said, "Your package you've been waiting for is here." So, I wanted to show y'all how far I've gotten so far. And I want you to keep in mind that, I gotta turn this so the light, okay. I want y'all to keep in mind that what I'm doing, it's not van life. This is kind of a survival type situation. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take that van life thing out of the title. This is not that. But the reason why I put van life in the title is because I got a lot of ideas from a lot of van life channels that I watch. So I'm taking their ideas of how they live on the road. I don't live on the road, but some of the ideas that they're using will work excellent for me. I'm just not going that hard. So here's the other part. I want my trailer to be stealth. I don't want it to look like a camper. I want it to still look like a trailer because it will still function as a trailer. I'm doing this so I'm taking y'all along with me. So maybe if you were thinking about this or buying a camper or bug out trailer, this is what we're gonna be doing. Okay. So I have to go on a bunch of business trips up and down the East Coast, and it's nothing I can do about it. And I can't afford to keep staying in all of these hotels. And I'm funny like that. I don't want to stay in. If I'm gonna stay in a Roach Motel, I'd rather sleep in my truck. So I want y'all to check something out so far of what I've been doing. Okay, first off, I'm gonna try to move this camera slow because the Wi-Fi has been tripping. They've been on my street fixing it and everything. I don't know what's going on. Oh, before I keep talking, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Give me 2 thumbs up if you can hear me and see me. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, and give me 2 thumbs up if you can hear me and see me. If you can hear me, give me 1 thumbs up. If you can hear me and see me, give me 2 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody, for that confirmation. Thank you, because I'll be talking for about 2 hours before everybody be like, "Led, we can't hear you. We can't see you." Okay, I just want to show y'all real quick this unboxing. I'm going to do an unboxing live. I haven't even seen them yet. So I'm going to show y'all first, okay? So I'm going to move out of here. Here go the box right here. And what this is, I'm going to show y'all what it is. Wow. My knife is in my pajamas. Ain't that something? Well, gotta use this old boy. Found my machete after a year. One of them. I got 4, but this the one I've been looking for. Sorry this is so dramatic, y'all. That's all I got. Okay. This is so off the chain. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know. I've been doing a lot of research. Okay. Okay. All right. I got two of 3. I see this now. So I'm gonna show you what this is. This is all part of it. The mosquitoes is out here banging, but you see, I got my doggone thermocell, and they stopped. They was tearing me apart. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. That was business right there. Have you looked into E-Track? What's E-Track? What's E-Track? I'm going to makeshift put this together real quick for y'all. I don't want to be on here all day. Yes, I do. I really do want to be on here all day, but I can't. Ooh. You see what that is? Can you see it? I've been waiting for these so much. The last live video I did, I was telling y'all everything I did, everything I ordered. I got everything on its way. I want this trailer stealth, but I also want safety and security. I need ventilation. I need to look out the windows and see both sides. So what this is a 14 by 16 window. You could either have it horizontal or you can have it vertical. So I'm going to put one of these on each side. Matter of fact, let me show you. Let me show y'all again. That is the beginning of my drawing. So one window is going to go here on this side, and one window is going to go here on the other side. I got my vent coming. I'm waiting on my third window to show up. Y'all know I put my solar panel on. So what I'm going to show y'all now, I'm going to do a whole video. I'm going to take you step by step, me cutting the hole out in the wall and hooking up, putting the window in, installing the windows. I'm going to show you me install the vent up top. I got a electric vent to go on the side. I'm going to show you me install that. But I want y'all to know this is not permanent. I'm going to show you why. Because I'm still going to be using my cargo trailer when I need to haul things. One of the things that I'm going to be doing is when I need to get some sleep, I can come back here and sleep. But for the most part, when I need to haul something, like say I'm on the road, I need to get sleep, but I also need a way of transportation. I'll have one of my electric scooters or one of my electric bikes over here, so it still have space, so I can still get around and do stuff inside the city without taking my whole rig with me. So this is the unboxing and the awesomeness of the window. Y'all the first ones to see it. My first window that I'm gonna put in. So that is gonna be so dope. All right, I'm gonna put this away, and then what I'm gonna do right now is show y'all what I've come up with. I'm not gonna be able to put all my EcoFlow equipment in here because it's so far set up in the house, but I'm gonna be using the EcoFlow Delta Max 2 and the extra battery. I'm going to be using the EcoFlow Wave for air conditioning so I can stay cool. I'm going to be using the EcoFlow Glacier refrigerator inside my truck. But I'm trying to outfit the whole thing EcoFlow so it all works together. But I got something that I got something really important and special I want to show y'all, because everybody didn't understand what I was doing this winter while I was testing out all those gas generators. I'm gonna show you. Hold tight, I'm gonna show you something. Any questions so far? Here come one of them military helicopters. Watch my wife come outside, think I'm out here doing something. I'm taking any questions. Stealth helicopter, no lights. Listen to this. This helicopter has really have windows. Yes, it will have windows. So, what I'm gonna show you guys, because okay, let me see. Hold on a second. I saw a question. My trailer is be temporary permanent. What did you say you had for the mosquitoes? It's called a thermocell. I'll put it in the description box below, okay? After the video. And it works like a charm. I got mine in my on a propane tank. They cost more, but they are much better than keep on paying for them little thermocell packets. Okay. Any other questions? You said they got the best mounting brackets. Okay. Oh, you heard it cutting through the air? Yeah. It didn't have no lights, none. All you can see is the red coming out of the inside of the cockpit. That's how low it was, right over top of our houses. And then I'm just gonna kind of put this together and show you what I showed my wife a while ago, okay? Um, this winter, I was testing all kinds of gas generators, and I still have 2 that I have to test. Oh, finish testing. But one of them knocked it out the park, and everybody didn't really care for it because of it was only a 1500-watt gas generator, and people just didn't like it. But it's a reason why I do the stuff I do, and that's why I'm here to show you. Watch this. Watch this. Okay. This is that Power Smart generator. Remember, little guy, I tested it this winter. This is that Power Smart gas generator. Let me kick this down a little bit. The Power Smart gas generator. What was so dope about this was how small it is. And it's an inverted generator, so you can use it on sensitive items like your cell phone, your computer, your laptop. So it's just like a Honda, it's just super small. Do you plan on cooking inside at all? Interior fans. I'ma have interior fans, but I don't plan on sitting in here cooking. It's not an RV. Owls coming out. Will this be better than using an RV? I don't need my RV for what I'm doing. And if you don't own a big, gigantic 48-foot RV, you don't understand. Here's the thing about being stealth. When you're driving a big, gigantic, long 48-foot RV, you don't have nowhere to park it. You don't have anywhere to park that RV. You just don't. And trust me, that's why we just parked it, because when we go somewhere, you can't find nowhere because they don't let you park at stores and Walmarts and stuff no more. And some RV parks won't even let you park a RV there if it's a certain size or not anymore. Everything has gotten weird with really big RVs. And if you come in a park and they allow a really big, long RV like mine, some of them are even charging you extra. I don't understand why, but that's just how it is. What I'm doing and why I'm doing this, because I'm only using the engine on my truck, my Chevy Tahoe. I can park this and take this off and park this anywhere and just skirt off in the truck real quick and come back. This, it's so hard for me to talk about common sense because it start getting me a little ruffled around the feathers. What I'm doing, is I'm going to be traveling a lot. Okay. I don't need all of the fancy stuff of an RV. I don't even if I'm going to take my RV, let's wrap this up. If I'm going to take my RV, I might as well stay in a hotel room because the gas prices are so high that it's like, you know, by the time I get from here to Orlando or from here to Miami, man, I'll be broke. And then I gotta come back. See, that's a big problem. That's a huge problem. And let me see. Hi, Liv. Will you be doing a follow-up video on the travel trailer solar panel 100 watt travel trailer solar? I don't understand what you're talking about. I don't know what that is. Oh, the ones that I bought. It's nothing to follow up on. So here's the other thing. If you have a truck and you got a pull behind camper on the back, a regular long or mid-sized pull behind trailer, the police gonna be on your tail and tell you to move. If you park at a Walmart with a mid-size or full-size pull behind trailer, camper, the police gonna come knocking on your door. Okay? You do not want that. I've had that when I first moved to South Carolina, that's what was going on. All day long, police knocking on your door. And then you gotta move and find somewhere else in the middle of the night. That van life stuff, I get it. I lived it when I first moved to South Carolina because we lived in that RV. Not in the one I got now, but the one I used to have. And that was a nightmare. So when van lifers talk about the knock on the door, oh my God, you don't know how horrible that feels. That is, it feel like when they come knock on your door in the parking lot, it make you feel like you doing something dirty. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you getting caught with some street woman, street urchins or something. You know. Let me see. What's up, B Rich? What's going on, man? Said, Led, will you be installing solar security cameras on the trailer? Yes, I got that coming. Be Rich, I got security cameras that go from the back, both sides, and the front that look down at my truck, both sides and in the back. I got them and they're gonna be on the top so I can pay attention to everything, and they're motion detected too. So wherever I am, I'm gonna get an alert as soon as somebody passed that motion like this light here. Watch this. Look. Oh, it's already on. But yeah, yes, I'm going to get this. I got all this stuff coming. I was trying to think about everything. The I'm going to be connecting electrical. I got my electrical stuff. Where is it? The electrical that's going to go out so I can plug into a landline just in case. And I got it coming in where if I got my EcoFlow in here, I can run the power through the EcoFlow and plug something outside in, like a radio. Say I'm outside hanging out, I can plug something out there without leaving my door open. This is gonna be the only door. I ain't gonna bother putting in no side doors unnecessary. I'm trying to keep it low key stealth. So I'm gonna show y'all right now. Oh, and the gas generator, I'm gonna show y'all everything. The gas generator is so small, I changed up my bed idea. I'm gonna keep the air bed with me. Are you installing ceiling and a floor? Yeah, but not what you think. All I'm gonna put in here is a patio carpet. This is a 5x8. I'm gonna put a 5x8 patio rug in here, and I'm gonna just run the wood all the way down. It's not gonna be beautiful. I'm not doing all that crap. I'm not doing it because I'm still going to be hauling dirt, wood, all kind of stuff in here when it's all said and done. And I'm going to show you something that's even doper. If you was watching my last live stream, How are you making sure you can't get locked in by bad folks? I'm going to wait till I show you that next episode. Just wait. I got so much stuff that I'm about to tear y'all head off. I already got everything drawn up. I got everything planned out. Everything. You talking about with this, right? Watch this. You talking about with this, huh? Yeah, I know. I already got that problem solved. It's going to emergency exit. The windows right here. And here's the other thing. When you talk about an emergency exit, there will not be, these trailers are paper thin. If you keep a hammer inside of here or a crowbar, you can get out of this. The walls of this is paper thin. You can literally open this like when they say like a sardine can, this is, all of these trailers are literally sardine cans because the roofs and the side walls on all of them are paper thin. Let me show you if I can. Watch this. Watch this. Can you see that? Look. I hope you can see that. These are paper thin. You could punch through this. You'll cut your hand open, but you could punch through these walls. So when people be doing too much in these trailers, it lets you see how dangerous they are. And it also lets you see when you going down the road and it's really windy, this thing be whipping back and forth. You will see somebody's car, the back end shaking like this. You want to put some weight in these trailers. But we ain't gonna talk about the how to drive a trailer down the road. I'm going to quickly form fit how I did with Lady Led. I said, babe, I got the whole idea mapped out now. Everybody was asking me about, where you gonna take a dump at? I'm gonna take a dump in here too. Hey Led, are you going to have 73? No, I'm not. 73 on the side? No, I'm not going down the street. I'm trying to stay stealth. I said that in that last video. That was just for giggles. I'm not going down the street trying to advertise myself. That's the last thing I want to do. That's the last thing I want to do. Okay, so I'm gonna just show y'all real quick what I came up with. All right, I'm gonna move my windows out the way. I got the first 2 windows of 3. I'm not gonna do 4. I'm gonna do 3. Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna show y'all this. Okay. I'm gonna show y'all what I changed. Now this metal table here, this is for cooking. This what I cooked on at the land. Cause this is fold up. I don't want nothing in here permanent. This is fold up. And see that shelf back there? See that baker shelf that you can buy anywhere, even at Walmart? That's what that is. I put a baker shelf in there and it fits perfect. Perfect. So that will be the only thing that's in here permanently. I'm not never taking that back out. So I'm going to run some clamps to the side wall to keep that in place. But if I need to take it out, all I gotta do is take off 4 clamps and pull it out, and I can adjust the height, I can adjust the shelf height, everything. But it's permanent temporary. So watch this. So this table will go behind there. Let me show you. My extra EcoFlow solar panels are back there behind there. Watch this. Hang tight. My table gonna sit back there. Now watch this. Keep watching. My fold up This is my fold up Coleman cot. Fits perfect. Did y'all see that? Fold up Coleman cot. This is what I was sleeping at on the land before I put the air bed in the tent. Let me move this stuff here. I'll show you why I'm doing this. Why I chose this instead of the air bed. Hang tight. I took the wheels off that cart. All this gonna make sense in a minute. Okay. Boom. You see that? Right to the end. There's all my shelving for my clothes, for my solar generators, for all of the storage things that I'm gonna need. Everything I need. And all I'm gonna have to do to keep things in place is just hook bungee cords in the little side holes right there. This is a normal baker's rack that you can get at Walmart anywhere. So put the bungee cords inside so things don't come out while I'm driving. So hold on, I'm not done yet. So hang tight. The reason I did this cot is because see all that space under the bottom? My Delta Max, my EcoFlows fit under here and still have 4 inches left. So all my power is gonna be under the bed. No problem, right? Everything I need is gonna be under the bed. Then I got shelf units here to take. Sorry, y'all. So everything gonna fit under the bed. Okay, that's better. So everything gonna fit under the bed, extra supplies, extra gear. Watch this, watch this. Gas generator. My EcoFlows is gonna go up front. I'm gonna run a power panel in the bulkhead of the trailer. And here's another one. I don't have my EcoFlow Wave, the air condition yet, but keep watching. This is what I have because some people ain't gonna have that EcoFlow Wave, but you probably got one of these. Okay. Now I have the EcoFlow Wave, but that's a normal stand-up air condition right there that I'm gonna strap in there. If I need that or the EcoFlow Wave, I can just strap that in. But that's where I'm gonna put the exit panel for your heat or your exhaust. I'm gonna put an exhaust panel right there. So keep on watching, keep watching. I ain't done yet. Here go my little propane stove. What's up, son? Here go my propane stove that I use on that one metal table that I was telling y'all about. I keep that in here. I can put that on the shelf or under the bed. Hold on, I'm not done. Now everybody was talking about where I'm gonna be taking a dump. Either I can use a 5-gallon bucket or porta potty. Porta potty sits right there. You don't have to use it if you don't want to, but in an emergency, you got Boomtown right there. Right? Now, I got the EcoFlow refrigerator. The EcoFlow Glacier refrigerator is inside the back of my truck for the big stuff that I got. If I got a lot of food, but just say things to drink, stuff like that. Keep watching. I just used my good old Bouge small DC refrigerator that I could plug up to the EcoFlow. This can go right under this bed. Gas generator. There you go right there. Really, by right, it seems like I'm forgetting something. The windows, bed, storage, air conditioning, heat, what else am I? Gas generator, solar panel, vent, electrical in, electrical out, bulkhead, exhaust. Oh, and I'm gonna put a storage box in the front on the frame. Here you go. Oh, somebody just said it. And my water jug. See right between that shelf, the shelf and the air conditioner? My blue water jug. Matter of fact, hold on one second. I'm gonna go grab that mug right now. Hold on. I want you to see the full effect. I want you to get the full effect. Y'all know about my big water jugs. Bungee cord that in. All of that'll be in a bracket of its own. Storage under the bed. I already got a solar panel attached. Y'all seen that. I already got fans inside that I can plug up to the EcoFlow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That mug popping. Matter of fact, let me try one more. I'm gonna put this in. Go on, put the EcoFlow in here. This the EcoFlow River 2 Pro. To give y'all some context, now I'm gonna plug the refrigerator in. Oh, wrong side. Okay, so now my refrigerator is under this bed, plugged in, getting cold. It's running off the EcoFlow. I run this solar cable here Here's my solar cable that I used to run to the back, but it's going back up to the front. And that's going to be charging that EcoFlow all day, all night. My whole EcoFlow system is going to be running off that 200-watt solar panel up top. Gotta have your CO2 detector. I'm gonna mount that in here. And you're gonna want your thermometer in here so you can know how hot it is outside, how hot it is in your trailer. So you can keep track of all of this stuff. Simple stuff. This stuff don't really cost anything. So, okay. Any questions? Now, this is just a dry run. This is just a dry run of what y'all about to see. Pretty much what you see in here is pretty much what it's going to be, right? This is it. I'm not getting into no, where your bike go. My bike can go right here. Right here. So any questions so far? Let me see. If you got any questions, laying on that cot, will the items hurt your back? Will the items hurt? No, every item under there is, I wish I could show you. This doesn't go down that far. And two, I got about a 3 to 4 inch gap between the items under this bed and the bed, even with me on it. See, I've already did this already. I've been measuring. Where's my measuring tape? I've been measuring all day. I've been measuring really actually for a couple weeks. But today, with the finishing touches, when everything keep coming in, I'm measuring, and this is how I worked it all out. I knew this was going to. Stro Boogie got a good question. What is the question, Stro Boogie? What was the question? Let me find Stro Boogie. Oh, Lando, no. See, will it hurt your back? Look, I'm going to try to show y'all. None of this stuff is nowhere close to the bed. Can you see that gap? None of this stuff is nowhere close to the top of the bed. Nothing. And you got to remember something. That 5-shelf storage was built brilliant. Because you know something? Let me tell y'all something why I said I watched a lot of van lifers. Will it be cut for ventilation? Yes, I'm waiting for my ventilation vent right now. The manual, I don't want the fan one. I want everything simple. But yes, I'm waiting on the vent now to come. And I'm gonna show y'all everything, me installing the windows, me installing the ventilation vent, and me installing the side ventilation vent, everything. I'm gonna show you everything. Somebody said the baker's rack was brilliant. Let me tell you why I did that. I did that because I watch a lot of van lifers, and I'm gonna call bullshit on one piece. I'm gonna call bullshit, and I said it on my last video that I had to take down for several reasons. This is the part I'm gonna call bullshit. I'm picturing adding a bathroom space shelf, AC, strap it down, head underneath. I don't know what all of this. The thing I'm gonna call bullshit on some of the van life stuff is one thing they never talk about. Think a sleeping bag is viable for the cushion. No, I'm gonna have a whole foam mattress to go on top that you can just roll up. Sleeping bags, of course I'm not gonna just sleep on no cot, you know. I'm built like a carton of eggs. I ain't gonna sit here and just lay my lumpy body on this. We won't get no sleep like that, okay? So, van lifers do that they're not talking about this. They build on the trailer. When they first buy a trailer, it weigh around 1,000 pounds. Like this trailer weigh around 1,000 pounds, right? Now you got to do the math. They just put about 500, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say it at least put 250 pounds of wood inside, building shelf units, just the wall, lathing the wall. They put at least, when you watch the van lifers and the trailer builds and the tiny house builds, you see them put about 250 pounds worth of lumber inside the trailer. And then they put a TV, and then they put a sink, and then they put this, and then they put their gear, and then they put their clothes, and then they put EcoFlows, and then they put extra batteries and diesel heaters and all of that stuff inside of the van or the cargo trailer or whatever they build. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. But the part they're not telling you is they just ran that trailer or that van overweight. They're totally overweight. And that's why they're always broken down and they got their van or their truck in the shop because they're overloading their drivetrain in their vehicle. Because it's not, most of them are not made to have all that stuff in them. Now, I'm not talking about them dudes to be buying ambulance and cargo trucks. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about people that go out and buy them a nice GMC church van or one of these little miniature, what they call them, little cargo vans that just supposed to deliver packages and stuff. It ain't supposed to have all that stuff in it. That's why they be blowing their engines, blowing their transmissions, wearing out their tires, wearing out their ball joints and U-joints and everything, wearing out their gears, wearing out the clutches. It's not built for that. So my thought was keep it as light as possible. The Sprinter van, yeah, the Sprinter vans. My thought was keep it as light as possible. I don't want this to be a camper. I just want to be able to go somewhere and lay my head down without spending no money. And then when I need to come and bring home some lumber or chop up some wood and take it, or come and pick up my vehicles, my motorcycles and everything else, all I got to do is flip this bed up. I don't necessarily got to move that rack, but take all this stuff that folds up, put it away, and I can carry all my cargo without worrying about everything that's built. I don't care about whether these walls get scratched up or nothing. I'm not trying to do that. So for me, I'm using some of their knowledge, but I have a whole nother use for it. Oh, I left one thing out. Hold on. I don't know how I forgot this. I'm looking at it right now. I was supposed to put this in first. You know what that is? That's my little 4-man pop-up tent. That goes behind here. That goes back here. I was supposed to slide this under the bed first. I got the pop-up tent for just in case of emergency, right? Oh, and it's something else I forgot about that they don't tell you. If you put all of that kitchen cabinetry and sinks and all of that stuff on this side of the trailer, and all you got over here is a little fold-up futon, your trailer is off balance. And it'll start doing this if you start catching a certain speed. It's going to start wobbling, making your driving experience crazy. You can't just go putting all of this stuff where you want to inside of a trailer. You have to level your stuff out and space it out accordingly. Like, I don't want all of my weight distributed in the front of this RV at all. I don't want it all the weight distributed to the back of this trailer. I want most of this stuff right over top of the axle. I used to drive trucks, and if you don't know what that means, I'm telling you, if you don't, why do you think tractor trailers have to go over scales? They have to go over weigh stations because if your weight is off, they need you to distribute your weight quick because you can cause an accident like that. That's dangerous as hell. If your RV, your trailer, your camper, if everybody is sitting on one side, you that is dangerous and don't nobody talk about that stuff. So I won't mind distributing. The only time I don't care about weight distribution is when it's stopped, I'm parked, and I'm cool. I left out one other thing that I'm gonna put on here. The leveling jacks underneath. So if I do have to take my truck off the stand, I can level the jacks and get in here without worrying about, the trailer tipping and topping. So put my leveler jacks down here. I'm going to put on the permanent ones, not the temporary ones, because that's just one more thing you got to carry with you. So when I get this air conditioner running, well, it's going to be EcoFlow, the EcoFlow wave. Again, it's in the house, and my EcoFlow Glacier is in the back of my truck. So any questions? I can't wait to get these windows in this mug because that's when it's really going to start taking form. Right? So it's going to look like a trailer, but nobody can prove that it's like a little miniature cargo trailer sleeper. That's what I'm going to call it, a sleeper. That air condition, and for the heat, everybody is running diesel heaters. I'm not running no diesel heater. That buddy heater, bolt that buddy heater up against this bulkhead and let that mug ride on low. You ain't got nothing to worry about. That diesel heater is just that's entirely too much heat for this little tiny trailer. Any questions, y'all? If not, I'm going to get on out of here because I'm going to put this under the bed. But this is it. All my stuff will go on the shelf, and my pillow, my cover, my windows. Done. Maybe a little, in my extra storage box that's coming, that's where I'm going to store my refillable propane tanks, because I'm not going to run no big 20-pound tank. I'm just not going to do it. That's when you start tipping it over into Camperville, and just the stealth is done. But when I want to cook, this is what I do. Get that fold-up table that I put back there, put it right here, set my cooker on it like I've been showing y'all in my tent, cook right here. Sit here and cook. If things get that serious, which I totally doubt for what I'm doing. I'm just putting things in here for just in case. If people want to know how... Thank you, Greer Free Gear. Just please watch this. It's gonna be off the chain. I promise. Say, I have a small portable heater in my truck I use for my APU. Okay. Add a pop-up tent on the top and canopy. Nah, that's doing too much. I'm not interested in that stuff. See, that's overkill. That's for YouTube. That people that get those pop-up tents to go on top of their truck, they usually take them off. They usually take them pop-up tents to go on top of their vehicles off. Every person that I've seen that have a pop-up tent to go on top of their vehicle, they usually take them right back off because it's just entirely too cumbersome. I've seen it. You watch the same van lifers that I watch. And they be like, it's just not that serious. You know what they end up doing? Going and buying them a good tent. Set the tent up next to their vehicle so they can just fold it back up, put it back in the vehicle, and go. With that thing on top of your doggone truck, it's heavy, and climbing up and down that ladder in the middle of the night when you gotta pee. I've heard all the stories. Those to me is lightweight ridiculous. To me. Because I have no use for something like that. I just can't see. Listen, I got to get up in the middle of the night and pee. I don't know about you. Maybe you got young guts. I don't know. But, you know, every now and then I got to get up and go do my thing. It's hard enough getting in a tent and unzipping the zipper, walk across the cold ground to go somewhere and pee. That over the roof trailer is, to me, is just an overkill. That, to me, that's just stunting. It's just stunting to me. Like, you got it. I'm gonna put all the links to everything in. Everybody keep asking me where stuff I'm getting stuff from. I'm gonna put the links to everything in the description box below after the video. Uh, so I am trans says, not you airing out the truths of van life. All them do say that all the time. Yeah, I'm being honest. I'm being honest. You know one thing, as much as I go camping and been camping all my life, I cannot recall one time seeing a pop-up trailer on somebody's roof, a pop-up tent on somebody's roof of any vehicle. Never. I see one on top of them, but I never see them in use. At every campsite I've ever been to, I've seen them on top of Jeeps and stuff. I've never seen nobody using them. I see that pop-up tent on top of somebody's vehicle, and they will be in a nice 4 or 8 man tent on the ground. I've never seen nobody use them. Stro Boogie said, I thought about getting a trailer for my pickup truck bed. Now, I've seen that now. Even at our survival camp, is a lot of people that have those. Um, they have the whole little camps. You wait. Let me back up because I want to make sure. Getting the trailer for the pickup truck. Oh no, I've seen people have the cap, put the cap on the back of their pickup truck, and turn the bed of their truck into something just like this. It'll look just like this. Matter of fact, I can't say, I'm not gonna say her name, but it was one lady, a friend of mine, did every time she come to camp. That's how she got her set up. Would you add solar panels? I got solar panels on the roof right now. I got a 200-watt solar panel on top of the roof. And then I got a 400-watt EcoFlow foldable solar panel right here if I need more power. So all in all, that's 600 watts of power of solar. Like while I'm parked, I unfold that EcoFlow solar panel and put that on top of my truck. And then that's bringing in 600, that's bringing in 400 watts. And the one on top of this trailer is bringing in 200 watts, charging up the EcoFlow Delta Max. See, everything ain't got to be bolted down. People keep saying you need to put about 10 solar panels on top of you. No, you do not. No, you don't. If you know you're going to be stationary, you don't need all of that. That's overkill. All you need is one good solar panel, say a 2 to 400 watt permanent solid solar panel. And then the rest can be fold-ups. If you need more power, unfold your fold-ups because you can put them away. You can't even see my solar panel back there. It's only this thin, right? That just make me look scary no matter what I do. Tone that light down a little bit. There we go. That make me look a little bit more humane. Okay. I am trans said, smart thinking led. We have to do better and thinking about things before buying. I'm learning new stuff every day. Yes. Kayla says, I don't know how to work my solar panels. I'm sorry to hear that, Kayla. I know. I know I am trans productions. Yeah. So it's more simple than what people think. And really, you don't even need no porta potty. My first thought, because a 5-gallon bucket fits under this bed. This this Coleman cot can take up to I mean it's 15 no, it's 16 inches high. Everything I got under here is either 12 inches or, and that refrigerator is like 14 inches, something like that. Okay, when is the next survival camp? I don't know. That's going to be a private thing from now on. That's not going to be for the public anymore. I'm turning the survival camp into a club because a lot of weird stuff go on that I don't want to happen anymore. When I let people know about survival camp, I'm going to be telling them personally. And I'm going to allow people to sign up and register. And that's how we're going to do it from now. It's not just going to be a free for all because too much weird stuff be going on. And I don't want nobody to get hurt. Could you continue the part where you are explaining the inverter battery power station? I was in the middle of completion. Let it be. The part no, you can go back and watch that video. Let it be. I'm sorry to tell you that. But the reason why I won't be talking about that no more is because I can't make that more simpler than that video that I made. I can't make it no simpler. And when everybody kept saying, can you say that again? I can't do it, sister. I literally gave you every step. It's nothing else really to know. And I'm not going to do that no more. It just, that was way frustrating. Because the people that understood it, they was cool. But people kept saying, I don't know whether those were trolls or people that just didn't understand. I even drew it out on a chalkboard like we was in 3rd grade. I said, I can't. Teaching ain't my thing. That's why I'm not a teacher. That's my wife is a certified, master degree educated teacher. Certified, bona fide. I'm not. Because I figured it like this. If nobody got it the way I put it, I shouldn't be teaching nobody anything. Kayla, can I email you for help with my solar panels? Yeah. Kizzy's Place, your setup is perfect for traveling bedroom van lifers. It's simple. It's simple. That's the part I like, because it's so simple. I don't need nothing else. I can plug this air conditioner right here. I don't got much life left on this. Let's plug it up anyway. Let's plug this air conditioner up. It's going to be circulating cool and hot air, but why not? Come on. Before we leave. I'm going to go ahead and plug this air conditioner up. No, I ain't going to take no dump. Look at that. It's nice and quiet. I'm going to show you this. Watch this. One of these will cool this whole. You will have to cut this thing down. Now, just like the EcoFlow, that got a remote, but of course you could just reach over and cut it down and make it on, put it on low. And this is using, that one is right now using 600 watts. But once that catch on, once that compressor catches on and starts cooling down and running efficiently, that thing run. Now imagine you also got your your solar power, your solar panels charging your solar generator. So as you're using 500 watts running that, you're bringing in 600 watts from your solar panels. So you're just basically running off the solar panels while you in here staying cool. If you don't want to use your solar power generator, that's when you can pull your little gas generator out and either charge the solar generator. Any questions? That feels so good. I should have did this long time ago. J3GS, what's going on, brother? This feels so good. Look, let me see the temperature. It's 73 degrees, 68% humidity. Hey, TLC in the garden. I'm just now seeing you, sister. 70% humidity. I'm gonna leave this in here. I'm gonna see, cause I can feel, that feels good. Any questions? Now remember, I'm gonna show this to the people that's just now coming in. Growing with Hudson in the house. How you doing, my sister? Everybody that's coming in right now, I'm gonna show you the windows that's going in the side walls, and then it's gonna be one on the back door. 96 Lang said, thank you, Led, so much for that. I appreciate that. Exhaust for the AC. No, listen. See, I told you. Oh, it cut off because it's down to 27%. I was about to say. So it's about to shut down. But I'm about to cut the exhaust panel in the bulkhead. I explained it a little earlier. What kind of air conditioning. I'm going to put everything in the description box below after the video, okay? Everything I put in here, I'm going to put everything I bought, purchased, the name of it, everything. All you got to do is going to click on the link. And everything I'm putting in here is going to be in that description box. But I'm going to cut the exhaust panel. I'm going to cut out a whole panel, because you don't know what kind of air conditioning you're going to use from time to time, or what kind of heater, or what you're going to want to exhaust. So I'm going to cut out a panel and then retrofit it to whatever I need exhausted. And it's going to be right there, going out, right that spot right there. Okay, Greer Free Gear said, okay, I see you. That AC sounds industrial in that space. I know it's working. No, it's really quiet. It's really quiet. And I had it on super blast. I didn't even have it on low power. This is a bug out / oh, how can I forget? You know you're gonna wanna bring some food with you. So you got food in your refrigerator, you got non-perishables in containers under the bed, or milk crates under the bed and on your shelving unit. So you got food, you got water, you got storage, you got shelter, you got air conditioning, you got heat, you got bed. What else do you need? Security. Carry me, man, Led, you killing me. I can tell you don't have much left to give, but we do appreciate you more than you know. No, it ain't that I don't got much left to give at all. It ain't that. It ain't that I'm frustrated with people at all. My thing just be like, man, people gotta do their own work too. It ain't that I don't got much to give. People gotta do their own research. Instead of asking so many questions all the time, sometimes you gotta go open a book. And I can't make people do that. And I can't kill myself trying to learn everything and then put it up here and nobody else doing none of the work. It don't even make any sense. Everybody got to do their share. So I got plenty to offer. I just can't tell you absolutely everything. You people have to put in some work too, right? Will you be uploading videos completing the project? Yes, I'm going to be uploading edited videos of me actually putting it all together piece by piece. Right now I'm going live because I'm excited. Um, for your roof vents, are you installing fans in them too, or just the vents to keep the low? Vents, just plain vents to keep it low key. I saw the ones with the fans, like the ones in my RV. And here's the problem I had with the ones with the fans. Is the ones with the fans, those fans go out. And they make it so you just can't replace the fan on most of them. You got to replace the whole thing. You know, I got one in my RV and the fan went out. And when I went to look for a replacement, you can't just replace the fan or just the motor. You have to replace the whole vent. That means climbing on the top, unscrewing all those screws, scraping up all that glue, and redoing all that, resealing all that, African dreaming in the house. Trust me, it's not worth it. So for the most part, just get the plain vent, and you could take one of these clip-on fans and put it up there. I'm gonna give you one more fact of mine right here. I'm trying to keep everything. Now this is important. Now this piece here is important. I'm trying to keep everything standard. I was telling my wife this. It's a lot of cool gadgets online. They got so little solar fans, exhaust fans. They got all this great equipment, and some of it is fairly cheap and very inexpensive. Here's the problem. When you go start purchasing items that just came out a year ago, 2 years ago, you don't know if that product is going to be around tomorrow, right? We all know the normal little square vents. We've been seeing them our whole life. So if you go standard with just a plain old vent, you know you can find them anywhere. You can find them at any Walmart, any RV store, camper store, online. You don't got to go hunting for a plain old square, normal pop-up vent. But all this new stuff, if you cut a hole in your roof, there is going to be a hole in your roof forever. If you cut a hole in your wall, it's a hole in your wall forever. So every time you talk about putting a saw blade up to your wall, up to your structure, you better study long or study wrong. Ain't no going back after you start cutting. So if you put this little cheap old item that you found at the dollar store and you cut a hole in your roof and put it on, it break and you can't find it no more, you just got a hole in your roof. And it's leak worthy, it's just not worth it to me. So I'm trying to keep everything standard. I wanted the fancy windows, I wanted all kind of stuff, but I don't know if that window shape gonna be around for long. I don't know none of that stuff. So I'm trying to keep it simple so I could just replace things when I need to replace them and I don't gotta go hunting for the parts. What's the fan for? For when I pass gas. Any any other questions? Any other questions before we get on out of here? That's the reason why I don't like sunroofs. Exactly. Exactly. That point exactly. What is a fan for? I rest my case on talking about why I'm not talking about solar and certain things no more like that. I rest my case. What is a fan for? Hallelujah. Hi, Miss McCoy. How you doing? Any other questions before we go? I'm out of here in about 10 seconds here. Kia. I'm gonna remove that, Kia. I'm gonna remove your explanation. That don't need no explanation. Don't don't how can I put it? Don't entertain that. Please. Some things you gotta let people find out for themselves. I learned that a long time ago, especially here on YouTube. If you don't know what a fan is for now, either you're not old enough to be watching me, or that's something I can't help you with. Name for the new rig, I ain't going that far. I'm just making a sleeper. Just a little sleeper. I don't want to get into doing all the crazy naming and trying to keep everything, you know. I'm trying to keep stuff here because I don't want to make this crazy. I want to keep this real so people can see you could do this too. I can't even remember how much I paid for the trailer. It was cheap, secondhand, Facebook Market, and all this other stuff y'all got around the house. I'm going to HUG. I'm going to put everything to link everything I have in this trailer and the build. It's going to be in the description box below under after this video. Okay. Have you figured out how many hotel stays is for your build? Okay. Let's put it to you like this. Sleeping in one of the cheapest hotels is going to run you about $100. Think about this. Now, I was gone last week, all week. So I was gone for 7 days. I was gone for 7 days. The hotel room costed me $100 a night. That's when I said, I'm not doing that no more. I'm about to kick this in the high gear. I started with the solar panel, and then I said, okay, I was gonna finish. Then I got sidetracked on the land and doing everything else. But now that I have to be traveling a lot for what I'm trying to accomplish, I'm not gonna be staying in them hotels at 100. And some of those uh is Roach Motel. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Some people, how about on the weekend hotels? The cheapest you can get is like 150 a night. And I'm talking about hotels. I don't want to go in the hotels and see blood on the walls. Somebody done spilled red rum out with doo-doo turds on the bathroom walls. I don't want to sleep nowhere like that. I don't want to sleep nowhere where I see another human being's hair on the pillowcase. It's not worth it, man. It's not. I'd rather sleep in my truck. I first went down, and I'm gonna finish this with this. I went down to Florida, and the place that I usually stay was booked up for the week. So I told y'all part. I'm not gonna name them. The lady. I think I did tell y'all this story. I went to the hotel room. And somebody was in there. It was like the three little bears and Goldilocks. She gave me a key, and it was on the floor. I went up to the fourth floor, and right before I was about to stick my key card in the slot, like a tele soap opera, I smelled real authentic Mexican food. Right as soon as I got in front of that door, that's where it was coming from. I thought I could hear the sizzle of like fajita meat. So I'm like, before, I'm not making this up. My wife will tell you the truth. She was with me. Before I stick this card in this door, I think I better knock first. Do you know I knocked on that door And a little guy came out of there. He didn't speak no English. And I said, hey, I'm trying to explain to him what happened. I said, I got the key, and he slammed the door on me. God is my witness. I don't speak Spanish very well at all. But I do know what a bandito is. I know what negro is, and I know what bandito is. I know what both of them mean. So I heard negro bandito, or vice versa, one word in front of the other, whatever. So when I get back down to the customer service desk, I said, excuse me, ma'am, somebody lives in there. And she said, what? I said, yeah, somebody in here. No, did you go to room 420? Yes, ma'am, I did. I thought I got the numbers mixed up. You said 429. Yeah, yes, 429. Yeah, somebody live in there. And my Spanish is rusty, but what exactly is negro bandito? She said, is that what they called you? I said, yeah, then slammed the door. Well, let me call up there and make sure. Everything I just told you was God's honest truth. That was a true story. Three Little Bears. I get there. Look, mommy, and somebody is still here eating, making fajitas. I can't make this story up. True story. True Led's life story right there. Me and my wife were driving around all night looking for a place to stay. In Kissimmee, Florida. It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. She gave me the key. She gave me the key to another room on the first floor. I went to that room on the first floor that was right down the hall from the service desk. As soon as I opened the door, I didn't see anything, but it smelled like somebody just puked. Like somebody just vomited in this room. Just now. It smelled fresh. So I didn't want to go looking around to find out where the puke smell is coming from. I don't want to have anything to do with this place. So the only thing I did inside that room was wash my hands and leave, because I touched the doorknob, and that smell leaves. That's a story that's not being told. So I washed my hands and I left. And I told her, I said, ma'am, y'all might want to go reevaluate that room. She said, what's wrong with this one? I said, ma'am, somebody smell like they done got sick in there. She said, what? She say in Spanish to another dude, basically go down there and see what's going on. She said, well, let me get you another room. I said, I'm good. She said, I understand. And I left. I told my wife we might be roughing it. We used to do it when we was young. You know, I'm in my 50s. She up there too. So we ain't sleeping. We ain't good at sleeping in no vehicles no more. So I was like, no, thank you. I appreciate your help, but God doggone. I done almost walked in on the Three Bears. I just smelled, I think Poltergeist was in that other room, vomiting ghosts. And I've been called a negro bandito. And I'm sleepy and I'm tired off the road. Have you ever been called a negro bandito? Man, that hit different. I think I could have probably stomached being called the N-word a little better. Cause I'm used to it. I know how that feel. But negro bandito. God doggone. Shit, that hit hard. So, that's it, you guys. This is why I'm doing this. Imagine again, $100 per hotel, $150 on a Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday. So that's $150 Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's $450 just for 3 days. The other 4 days is $100 a night. So that's imagine that. When I could stay right in here with everything that they got in there. Air conditioning, my TV is my iPad, somewhere to sleep, somewhere to take a dump, and something to eat and drink. That's all you need. I'm not trying to be at no 1990s pool party, you know, with Aaron Hall and Teddy Riley type. I'm no rump shaker video. That's not what I'm coming for. So say that, that story was so entertaining that I forgot the question I was looking. Hey, that's okay, but that's a true story. My wife can vouch for that. Negro bandito, and slammed the door in my face like this. Pow! I couldn't believe it. And I'm still standing there with my card in the air in the middle of an explanation. I heard the doors lock and I heard the chain come on the door. I said, damn, that made me feel awful. I've been called a lot of things. I've been called N words, fat N words, no good N words, lazy N words. I've been called everything. But Negro Bandito, boy, that just hit different for me. That one I had to chalk up for the books. That's one of them ones I'm gonna end up telling my grandchildren one day. Like one day, somebody called me a Negro Bandito. You know what that is, don't you? If somebody ever call you Negro Bandito, you stay away from them. Okay. See, I've never been called that, and I pray I never will. I was too tired to even make that register in my brain. Say, live from the ground. Imagine being called a criminal by someone who possibly broke in. He didn't break in. She said, the lady said they wasn't supposed. That was the remodeling crew. They wasn't even supposed to be on that floor. They were supposed to be on the first floor. Because that's what happens in a lot of these condos and stuff they fixing up in hotels. They let the remodeling crew stay in some of the rooms. He wasn't supposed to be on the fourth floor. He was supposed to be on the first floor with the rest of the remodeling crew. So whatever he was cooking was smelling delicious though. Fajitas or something, man. Tostadas, something. I don't know what it was, but I wanted to knock on the door again and say, hey, can I get a little piece of that? Can I get down with it? Can you at least give me? I came all this way, you know. So anyway, I ain't gonna keep y'all no long. Yeah, I know what it mean. I know what it mean. A black thief. I just was too tired for it to register that night. Say Kissimmee is a place of places. Ain't nothing wrong with Kissimmee. Kissimmee, ain't nothing wrong with it. You just got to be careful where you go. Black Sheep Purpose said I had to Google that. Yeah, that was a live one right there. So any last questions, and then I'm out of here. It's coming up on an hour and a half. But this is my setup, y'all. My phone about to cut off anyway. Last few questions. This is gonna be it. I'm gonna run a board up here so I don't see my bulkhead anymore because I always crack my head on them screws that I put in there, and I just don't want to see the wire. Just that was doing too much in the first place. I was gonna put a board up there long time ago, but I never did it. So I am gonna run a board up there, so it'll be easy for me to add lights and stuff up there. Okay, no more questions. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get on out of here, but please be watching because after I'm not even gonna say I'm gonna be finished because this project probably never will be totally finished because I'm gonna always find something else I want to do, like add bigger tires and stuff like that. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take y'all along with me, and as I add every piece, when I have to do a trip, y'all gonna see me sleeping in here. Hey, Bammit, how you doing? With Art, Bammit with Arthur Butler, how you doing? So, is the food cheaper? Yeah, if you bring your own food. Always awesome. And so, they didn't want to stay, and I didn't want to stay in none of the. I had enough. Outside of the hotel was beautiful. Inside wasn't bad. It's just I just ran into a lot of weird poltergeisty type situations. But as you can see now, let me see. Is the suspension good for long road trips, variable speeds? What do you mean by suspension? I'm not gonna be. This is a trailer. You don't ride in no trailer while the truck is going. Plus, I'm the one gonna be driving. Then you stop. If you talking about the suspension on this trailer, the suspension is great. But you don't. That's another thing. If you got a pull behind camper, trailer, whatever, do not have people riding in the back of that thing. Because when they move around, your trailer starts wiggling, even if they making subtle movements. Nobody should be in the back of a trailer. Nobody should be in a camper, a pull behind camper. Nothing while you driving. Nobody. Unless you got a real RV with a steering wheel up front, do not have people in that back camper. That's how a lot of people end up dead on the road during the summertime. Right, Bam. You'd be surprised what you can create. But y'all gonna see. I'm gonna show y'all, and then y'all, I'm gonna be sleeping in this mug too. When I have to keep doing a couple of these trips. I don't know if I'm gonna tell y'all where I'm at the time, but I'm gonna be showing y'all me in here trying to keep quiet and trying to keep cool, you know. I got a couple of ideas where I'm gonna be staying too. And with it like this, I don't have to, I could take my Tahoe, I could take my Jeep, I could take my wife's car, everything. So, um, yeah. All right. Everybody have a wonderful night. Lead Farmer 73. Please keep track of this build. I'm about to put the windows in. I might start tomorrow. I'm so excited. I just don't want to mess up. Said, Led, we need to do a live stream. Yeah, we do. We do. We do. I'll talk to you about it. We talk about it. So everything is coming along perfect, just like I wanted it to. Y'all keep watching here. You'll see. Led Farmer 73. I love you, and I'm out. Have a wonderful night. Peace, y'all. Wait a minute. Get a better look at that. Look at that. Look at that.